Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, we are going to be going over all of January 2024 hot dates. So, grab your pens, your calendars, get ready to take some notes. You will see on your screen there is going to be several hot dates to talk about. I am going to go through them as quickly as possible. I will be doing a collective masculine and feminine reading shortly following the January 2024 hot dates. And then, of course, we will close it out with some free and paid mini readings at the end. All right, guys, don't forget we are streaming on 3 different platforms. So we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. And I can see all of your comments. So let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. We're going to start with January 1st. All right, let me grab my water real quick. Give me just a second. I thought I was ready. Hi, Diana. Okay, now I'm ready. All right, guys, let's start. Ready? January 1st. You can see them on your screen there. Venus in Sagittarius square Saturn in Pisces. Let me tell you what that's going to be about. So this energy may have you feeling like it's a New Year's Eve hangover. But I'm going to say enjoy the calm peace after the hectic holidays, right? So if you feel a little lazy on January 1st, like don't beat yourself up about it, right? More will manifest, I believe, from your thoughts on January 1st, because it is Mercury going direct also, than actually taking action. So Venus in Sagittarius square Saturn in Pisces. You don't want to force anything on January 1st. Don't force anything. Just a very laid back, chill day, right? So also you're going to see on your screen there, Mercury goes direct in Sagittarius. I feel like this has been one of my favorite Mercury retrogrades. And I know if you've been following me for any amount of time, just hearing me say that is shocking in itself, right? Um, I feel like we've always struggled with Mercury retrograde, especially when we started going live, right? Especially with internet and picture quality and the sound going out and all of this stuff, right? So Mercury retrograde definitely impacted us when we first started. I do feel like I prepare ahead of them, like ahead of time now for them. And then I study them too, right? So I studied this last Mercury retrograde of 2023, and I've seen that this is actually a beautiful Mercury retrograde, because this Mercury retrograde was teaching us to stop speaking the things that we don't want into existence and start speaking the things that we do want. It's a very powerful Mercury retrograde we just went through. So January 1st, Mercury goes direct and in the sign of Sagittarius. So this is the best way to start a new year, I feel. This retrograde is going to end on a very positive sign. Remember, Sagittarius is the cup half full, right? The cup half full. So on January 1st, you're literally manifesting your new year with your thoughts, like literally. So make sure to circle January 1st on your calendar. All right, so the next one you're going to see there is going to be January 4th, and that's going to be Mars entering Capricorn, and Mars loves it in Capricorn. So Mars is really this planet that, as it's moving into Capricorn, it's not going to let any of us miss any financial opportunities. And after making it through 2023, that's what we're looking for, finances, right? So now that like the bubble of excitement is over from New Year's Day, right? You're actually going to be able to see where you're headed and how much work it's going to take to get there. And the best part about Mars is it's coming to the rescue, because how many of you guys feel like you're burnt out, like you're tired, like 2023 just kicked our butt 1,000 times over, right? Me, Rosa, that's how I feel. So Mars coming to the rescue with all the energy, the drive, the passion, and the force that we are needing at this time. All right, so we're going to keep moving down. We have January 9th, the sun in Capricorn. So this sun in Capricorn is going to be trine Uranus and Taurus. This is going to be a day of creativity, a very productive day. Um, Strong work ethics, I wrote down here on my notes, and definitely a day where you could feel like you're overcoming roadblocks. So that's January 9th. All right, so here's a good one on your screen there, January 11th, new moon in Capricorn. So for those of you that struggled with the Cancer full moon, that Cancer full moon was just a couple of days ago on the 26th, but we're live streaming right now. It's the 29th. The Cancer full moon, oh my gosh, so emotional, right? Last full moon of 2023, and it had us very much dealing with like unresolved family issues, but things that we knew about and we were just ignoring, like sweeping under the rug, didn't want to pay attention to, right? Or maybe it's not that we didn't want to pay attention to, but like we just didn't know how to deal with it. That's what I think, right? So the Cancer full moon comes in and kind of like pushes us and forces us to face the situation. It puts the situation in our face so we can't run from it anymore, right? So that was Cancer full moon. Well, on January 11th, the new moon in Capricorn kind of sets it in place. So it's like whatever you're resolving, whatever family matters are being resolved by January 11th, when that new moon in Capricorn comes in, it's set in place. It's going to be resolved because now you're making room for new energy coming in with that Capricorn new moon. It is the first new moon of 2024, but it's a powerful self-starting energy. This is definitely a good day to apply for jobs or work on your New Year's resolutions. I feel like this particular new moon in Capricorn is really going to help us all just tackle our dreams, goals, right? This is the first new moon of 2024. All right, January 12th, we have Mars in Capricorn and it's trine Jupiter in Taurus. So everything you touch is going to turn to gold on this day. Circle your calendars. January 12th, Mars in Capricorn, trine Jupiter in Taurus. So don't be afraid to take like I said, don't be afraid to take any risk on this day. And I knew I said that. Okay, so Sagittarius, or maybe it was Aries reading. I posted Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius today. One of them, I think it was Aries, where it was like there's going to be this opportunity where it may feel risky. And here's what I'm going to say about January 12th, right? Especially for Aries placements. You're going to hear other astrologers say, like, it's okay, take the risk, go do, it might work out for you. And it may, definitely. But here's what I'm going to say about the risk, guys. Me personally, Rosa, right? I am not going to take any type of financial risk on January 12th. If I'm taking a risk, it's because I know it's 100% solid, which then doesn't make it a risk, right? So I feel like that's the energy we're going to experience on January 12th. It's like someone's going to come or something's going to happen. You're going to get this opportunity to do something, and you may feel like, man, that could be a little risky had I not built this foundation that I have built. You see what I'm trying to say? It's that type of energy on January 12th. All right, so also on January 12th, Juno. Juno is an asteroid that represents relationships. We actually don't talk about Juno very much. We definitely will be talking more about Juno as we move into 2024. We're going to start adding a lot more things to the astrology, and it's just me learning, right? It's my pace. Hi, Miss L. But yeah, just my pace. So I'm definitely ready to start adding some more things to our astrology, right? But on June 12th, you're going to see Juno going retrograde in Virgo. So this energy is described as the wrath of Juno. I've heard it say, okay, so remember the asteroid represents like relationship. It's not just any, represents marriage and commitment. So not just any relationship, right? And again, this January 12th, Juno going retrograde in Virgo is just like that new moon in Capricorn is also connected to the Cancer full moon. It is like a pick apart type of energy. It's picking everything, all relationships apart. On January 13th, you have the Mercury entering Capricorn. And now we're going to get serious about our goals and our reputation. And as Mercury enters the sign of the goat, remember Capricorn is the sign of the goat, the work goat. And this is definitely going to be the day, January 13, where you're going to start to actually take action. So I want you guys to notice that, because January 13th is the day. And I remember January 4th, Mars is moving into Capricorn. So this is where like you're going to start to see what action you're going to take. But it's really not until about mid-January that the action starts. So I've been promising you guys that that 2024 is going to be better than 2023 just based on the astrology. And I wholeheartedly believe that. But when January 1st comes, some of us may be so tired from the holidays that we're going to be sitting there going, man, Rosa, what was she talking about? Well, what I was talking about comes in mid-January. So January 13th, when Mercury moves into Capricorn, that's really when we start to get serious. And that's really when we start to put our plans into action. All right, January 15th, we have the sun in Capricorn, and it's going to be sextile Neptune in Pisces. So this is about making the world a better place. You could volunteer your time on this day, January 15th. I'm going to actually mark that down, and let me see if I can go donate on January 15th. They've been blowing my phone up, and I actually had some lab work with my doctor, so I didn't go donate. I have that rare blood, y'all. So they call, they text, they're like, "Hey, Rosa, it's been 6 weeks. We need to come suck your blood." So maybe January 15th be the perfect day for that, right? But it's definitely the day where you want to become the change that you want to see in the world, right? Tim McKee, hello. All right, January 18th, we have Mercury in Capricorn, sextile Saturn in Pisces. This is a day for strong motivation, a day to get to work, get things done. January 19th. January 19th is my grandpa's birthday. My grandpa raised me. I moved in with my grandpa when I was 12 years old. It was such an awkward situation because he was like a divorced old man that just like lived out on this farm out in the middle of nowhere. But the best years I think of my life were spent at my grandpa's, right? But January 19th, Venus in Sagittarius, it is going to be square Neptune in Pisces. So some of you guys may feel like this is a sensitive day for you. I do recommend, like, if you are extra in your feelings, it'd be a day to stay to yourself just because it is extra emotional. All right, let's see. Also on January 19th, we have Mercury in Capricorn, and it's going to be trine Jupiter and Taurus. This is actually one of my favorite transits for the month of January. So you can expect good news on this day. Circle those calendars, y'all. January 19th. This good news could be about career, business, or financial matters. And it could also give you a glimpse into the big picture of your future, right? January 19th. All right, January 20th, we have the sun in Capricorn, and it's going to be conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto, you guys, we're getting to it. I'm going to start getting giddy the closer we get to it. I know, right? But this is definitely a transit meeting up one last time, right? And this is one day where you will start seeing your legacy, like what you're creating, what you're going to leave behind, right? Be courageous, be smart, and be bold on January 20th. January 20th, the sun is also going to enter Aquarius. So out with the old and in with the new, right? And here it is, my absolute favorite. I feel like it may be my favorite for all of 2024. Remember, guys, I made the 2024 calendar, which is over on our website. So if you guys are looking for that, links are going to be in the description box. But when I made that calendar, I had to study all the astrology for all of 2024. And Pluto was the one that I feel is going to be such a significant impact that whether you believe in astrology or not, you're going to see the effects of Pluto in your life January 20th. You know what I mean? All right. So when Pluto enters Aquarius, this energy, so it says, while this energy was retrograde in Capricorn, Oh, it's going to go retrograde again. Okay, so it's coming, and I keep forgetting to mention this, guys. So January 20th, Pluto is going to be moving into Aquarius, but it is going to move back into Capricorn for just a couple of months. I want to say it's like September, October, and then by mid-November, the end of November, it moves into Aquarius permanently. For the, I said permanently, for the next 20 years, right? And I do feel that this is going to be the most important transit of this decade. So you want to pay extra attention to technology. You want to pay extra attention to your community and how you're viewing the world at this time. And I just want to say, this is the beginning, this January 20th, Pluto moving into Aquarius. This is the beginning of the me to we transition. The me to we transition. And that's going to be really important because tomorrow we're doing the January 2024 Twin Flame Energy Update. And we're going to be talking about that Pluto into Aquarius energy. And I actually called it from me to we, right? All right, let's keep going. January 23rd, we have Venus entering Capricorn. This is about valuing loyalty and relatability above all else. You want to look for partnerships that have mutual ambitions. Venus entering Capricorn. Oh, I know why. Because this is a day for those of you that are single. If you're out and about, the January 23rd, Venus entering Capricorn could definitely bring you someone that's like in for the long haul. You could meet someone on January 23rd that's like marriage material. I'm just saying, Venus entering Capricorn. All right, January 25th, we have full moon in Leo. So this is going to be the first full moon of 2024, and we'll definitely talk more about it as it gets closer, right? But get ready to shine because Leo is all about glamour, pleasure, and definitely a little drama, right? So don't be afraid to let your Leo lion roar. January 26th, we have Uranus going direct in Taurus. And I just want you guys to realize that when this happens, this means now, I'm pretty sure that this will mean now that at the end of January, all planets are direct. All planets are direct. I could, so I'm not even going to say, I know it is. All planets are direct. January 26th, Uranus in Taurus. So this may feel like a hard hit to some. However, I think that, like, I think I'm ready for this energy because I understand that first I have to become the change that I want to see in the world. And I feel like we've already started that, right? So if you've already started that, Uranus going direct in Taurus, which most of us here, right? I don't feel like we're going to feel this hit as much as some people that haven't started taking these steps already, right? So again, pay attention to the people around you. January 26th, you also have Sun in Aquarius square Jupiter in Taurus. So you want to be cautious on that day. It is described as a double-edged sword day. Be confident on January 26th, but please do not be foolish on January 26th. All right, January 27th, we have Mercury in Capricorn, and it is conjunct Mars in Capricorn. So this is a day of making deals, boosting your reputation, using your charms and charisma on this day to get what you want, and not a day for asking for permission. Just go get what it is that you want, January 27th. All right, January 27th, we also have Venus in Capricorn, sextile Saturn in Pisces. Again, more serious partnership only energy. This is definitely more in the long haul energy, but you want to be cautious which friends and family you pick at this time because you could be dealing with their energy for quite some time. All right, so January 28th, Mercury in Capricorn trine Uranus in Taurus. This is good news day again. So circle your calendars. It's going to go just along with the last one, but good news with career and finances. Make sure that you stay level-headed because you're going to feel really determined on January 28th. All right, January 28th, we also have Venus in Capricorn, and it is trine Jupiter in Taurus. And that's going to be a good day for you Again, it's love, y'all. It's love. Another good day if you're out looking for your better half. Venus in Capricorn, trying Jupiter and Taurus, like a lucky day to meet someone. This energy will help you find a steady partner. And again, if you're looking, right? If you're not single, this could be a day, this January 28th, where you're making something official. Making something official. Definitely could be like a day of proposals, right? All right, so January 29th, we have Mars in Capricorn, and it is trine Uranus and Taurus. So this is get out of your comfort zone energy. This is really when the energy for 2024 is going to start to pick up. So remember, about mid-January, I already mentioned, like that's when you're going to start to take action. That's when you're going to start to see things rolling in. January 29th, Mars in Capricorn, trine Uranus and Taurus. And remember, Uranus just went direct. It's definitely the day where the energy starts to roll in a lot quicker. You could make professional connections on January 29th, and it's definitely the day of like breaking doors down. You're no longer allowing anything, one, to block your doorway or to lock you out of something that's meant to be yours. Here's what I'm going to say about January, guys. This month will not be easy, but it is definitely serving up the opportunities that we have prayed for on a silver platter. January 2024. All right, guys, that's it. That's the astrology. I know it was a lot, right? I remember when I was looking at it. So I normally go through and like I pick the days that I feel are going to impact, us here at PLR on this very specific type of spiritual journey, right? Or spiritual awakening journey, I guess I should say. And so I was looking at it and it was like literally every single day. But as we move into 2024, it becomes more and more of every single day. So, I mean, it definitely has me wondering, like, what's happening that in the world that this is, all coming together like this. But yeah. Oh no, Tim said the C word. Oh my gosh, not the bad C word. I heard that earlier today. Everybody is kind of talking about it. It seems like there is like a bad cold or something. Yeah. I don't know. Me and Miss Tina, we're in hermit mode, or what does she call it? We're hibernating. Yeah. So we're just kind of hiding out. All right, guys, let me show you what we're doing tonight after the collective. And I do have it planned out, kind of fun. I hope everyone wants to participate and interact. But you guys see the 2024 mini 3 cards right there. All the free readings are going to be on the top of your screen. So the 2024 mini is free. The general guidance, of course, is free. And talking to heaven is always free. So the 2024 mini reading, I'm going to do 3 cards, past, present, or future. Or, are you ready? Or you get 3 cards for the first 3 months of 2024. So when I call your name, you guys get to choose. I know I'm making it complicated. My moderators are like, what the bleep? But I just thought it would be more fun. So you get past, present, future. In other words, I will confirm something that's already happened in your past. I will confirm something that's happening in your present. And then I will give you a future card that's going to happen in 2024, completely free. Or you pick the first 3 months and I'll pick out January, February, March, and I'll tell you what those 3 cards are. All right, so the paid readings are going to be ask one question. Guys, these are detailed readings. Like, I'm not going to just pull one card and tell you yes or no. I'm going to give you like the whole freaking stinking answer, right? So $10 for those. 2024, if you want a card for all 12 months, is 15. Of course, our detailed twin flames is 15. Energy exchange is going to be on the bottom of your screen there. Please ask me in the comments or my moderators if you have any questions. And I think that's it, right? Sweet. I was hoping you guys would think that would be fun or exciting. Jocelyn Stevens on Facebook. Hello. Yeah, so I see Diana over on Facebook. Thank you so much, Diana. I don't know. I don't know what I would do without you. I'd panic. I know that. All right. And then, of course, guys, paid readings do jump the list. So if you do purchase a reading, please let us know right away. All right, so I am going to start with collective reading first. And this is just going to let us know where everyone is at. I feel like Spirit told me to get serious. It's like, I'm always serious. What are you talking about? Apparently, I'm not. All right. So I'm going to start masculine energy first. I have Neptune dreams coming out. I have Leo the lover and Pluto transformation. Libra energy is on the bottom. The Leo energy is definitely giving me a going after what I want. And the Pluto transformation is like, this is once in a lifetime type of thing. It's so weird. It's like I would have never chosen this if Pluto wasn't affecting me. Like if I didn't, it's almost this energy like, and I mean, dreams and lover, I mean, the lover could definitely be like what they're going after. But I think it's more of like just real love, right? Like I think that's more of what it is. And then it's like almost like the Pluto transformation is like for this masculine energy was like maybe this masculine energy was like that person that was, well, they were, right? We know this collectively. Masculine was like, you know, love's not for me. I'm just not for love. Like nothing works out in love for me. So, you know what I mean? It was that type of energy. And I think there's some big transformation, like, you know, death, rebirth type of situation with that. It's like now maybe masculine energy is seeing that. Like they do deserve love or they do deserve real love, or maybe it's like now it's becoming more important to masculine energy. Neptune is Pisces, Leo is Leo, and Pluto, of course, is Scorpio. All right, let's look at feminine energy. We have the moon, big confirmations, right? Feelings. We have Libra coming back out, and we have Jupiter. Mercury, communication on the bottom. All right, so moon feelings, we're all in our feelings, right? And it's very possible too that this Cancer new moon has kind of stirred something up or brought something back up to the surface. Libra is here, the idealist, and then Jupiter expansion. I think you had an idea previously, Divine Feminines, and I think we were getting to where we felt like we were losing hope over the situation. I was like, man, this isn't looking good here, right? And then it's like, the Cancer new moon, man. Cancer new moon just comes in and like flips everything, right? So there's definitely like this energy of there's some strong emotions, definitely, but there's this energy of I heard I can make this work, but it's like positivity. It's more of where before there was this feeling that there was nothing to work with. Now it seems like not only is there something to work with, but like it's getting bigger or better or luckier. The dice are sticking out to me. I definitely heard that roll the dice. All right, let's look at the bridging energy. We have fourth house roots. We have trine and sixth house. Saturn wisdom is on the bottom. All right, so what I'm picking up from the bridging energy is one, we've all went back to our roots. I feel like that happened in the month of December, especially for me personally on my journey. I got to where, like, at the beginning of the month, I was completely lost. I was just kind of spinning circles, and I was like, "What the bleep is happening?" It was like one tower moment for me after another, pretty much since June to the beginning of December. And really, at the beginning of December, I just kind of took the reins, right? And I was like, "That's it. Like, life's not going to keep happening to me. Like, I'm going to start manifesting what it is that I want, right?" So I definitely feel like us going back to our roots did allow us to really push through on our purpose. For me, it's really allowed me to, like, it's given me the drive. I don't want to say the motivation because there's some days where I'm just not motivated, but I'm learning that I still have to be here even on the days where I don't feel motivated. Right? Like, are you guys learning that too? Like, you still have to be in your life. You still have to do your things, even on the days that you don't want to, right? And I can definitely see the difference in such a short time. Did you guys see our video take off over Christmas? That video, the Sagittarius video, I believe it was Sagittarius and Scorpio and Capricorn a little bit. But over one video, we gained 30 something subscribers just over Christmas, just one day. And I definitely realized, like, we have to start pumping out more videos, right? So YouTube really fights me with my watch time because we started live streaming. So I've decided to repurpose the videos. And what that means is I'm just breaking them up into shorter videos so you don't have to watch the entire live, right? To get your reading for whatever sign that you're trying to get that reading for. But I feel like it's definitely helped us grow. We've already gained, I think we're up to 1,070. And guys, on Christmas Eve, we had 1,033. It just has really been really slow. All of 2023 growth has been so slow. We came across one like block after another. So I feel like at the end of 2023, and not really surprising that I'm sitting there spinning in circles going, "Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do?" But I definitely got the message from spirit that it's like back to the roots, back to where you started. And when I first started, it was 12 videos every week, 12 videos. That's what I did. And when we first started, we came out the gate flying. I feel like we got our first 500 subscribers probably in the first 6 months, and we're at 1,070. And I've been doing this is my third year. So you could see how much we slowed down, right? So it's interesting to me that I'm having this extra time because I went back to the roots, right? Like, went back to what started the whole thing, and to see how much like how quick it's picking up. This is just the sign. This is just the beginning of what the entire 2024 is going to be like, right? And I feel like these are promises. These are things that spirit told us. And it's like we knew, but for some reason we kept holding on to that past energy, right? So what happened? Saturn, wisdom. All right, I'm going to use the Black Moon astrology cards, and we're going to do head, heart, and higher self. I feel like we all have, Sherry. We all, and it really was right about June where the testing came. I feel like that's when I had my Kundalini awakening, and it just has been one series, like a series, right? I don't even feel like I'm the same person. Like, I don't feel like I'm the same person that I was in June, right? Do you guys feel that way? Like, so much has happened in such a short period of time. All right, so I'm going to start masculine energy first. So I'm looking at thoughts, feelings is the heart space, and then current higher self lesson. So I analyze coming out in the head space. So it could be some overthinking going on here, or like maybe starting to figure something out is what I heard. We have the sun spirit. So this is going to be, I want to say I looked this card up just the other day. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there's only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. The sun is at the center of our lives, just as it is traditionally in the astrological chart. This is why the placement of the sun is the most significant. The sun is our spirit, our personality. It represents, look at that, along with Uranus, the animating flash of life. And there's something about flash of life. Ooh, I'm getting it. Okay, so in the heart space, I am definitely getting that message. Like I'm seeing my life flash, in front of my eyes type of thing. So it's like there could be some overthinking because it's kind of like masculine energy is thinking about everything that's happened or like where they are, how they got to be where they are, that type of energy. All right, we have Leo, I will coming out for higher self. So there is this energy, one of like, could be learning some tough lessons about free will. But I think it's more of the drive, that Leo drive to like, I will do something, I will get this accomplished. I feel like masculine energy has been just really getting beat down, right? And it's like life has just really been jarring this energy. Like if I put this energy in a jar and just shook it, you know what I mean? And I feel like the tough energies that or the tough situations that have happened to masculine has definitely changed this masculine energy from I just want to give up and quit to I'm going to push through and go get what's meant for me, right? It's that type of energy. And I feel like this masculine didn't have that feeling before. Like just felt like life was happening to them and they just had to live it. Like they just had to do it the way that it was. So it's like now this is all new to masculine. Like what? I don't have to just take this crap. Like I can go out here and have a better life. Like I can be happy and healthy and have a good relationship. Like yeah, absolutely. All right, let's look at divine feminine thoughts, feelings, higher self. We have Mercury, the mind. So look how both Mercury rules Virgo. So look how both um, in the headspace here. And what I'm going to say about that is I don't know if this is good. I'm not going to pull any extra tarot to like clarify because I know we have some readings to do, right? But I feel like it's possible that we're overthinking something, and I think it's possible that we're losing that traction. We're just a couple of weeks ago we had learned to go from when we're in our headspace and we're constantly thinking or we're overthinking something or we're telling ourselves like man, this good thing's not going to come in, right? Um, we need to move from the head space into the heart space. From the head space into the heart space. And I know it sounds like whatever, but I mean, it's just as easy as visualizing the energy. I like to visualize energy as a ball. I like to give it a color. I usually use purple, surprise, Um, but I just visualize that energy and I just literally in my mind move it from one chakra to another. So if my energy is roaring up here in my headspace, well, I'm going to grab a hold of that energy and I'm going to pull it down into my heart space because I don't need to be overthinking anything. Remember, my faith is bigger than my fear. So there's definitely this energy here where we may have like slipped. We may have forgotten that our faith was bigger than our fear. And we may be like over analyzing something. I feel like this is really resonating with me. And I feel like what I did today, especially, is like, and really yesterday too, but it was like every time that I felt like I was getting pulled away, or I was getting this, kind of like sucked up into my thoughts, that type of energy, I would just come back in here, just back into the office, back to PLR, back to work, back to my purpose. And it's like the moment I align with PLR, the moment I come in here and do readings for you guys, is those things are not a problem anymore, right? I was telling someone else that, or it may have came out in one of the readings. It's like once you align with purpose, like once you align with the path that your soul chose here, you don't have to over analyze anything. What's meant to be is going to be. And I know this for a fact because even the things that aren't meant to be with you, you can hold on to them for dear life until you're just bloody knuckles. It doesn't matter. It's still going to be taken away. You're just prolonging something, right? So it's like there's no need to over worry because what's going to be is what's supposed to be. There's nothing like I can't even mess my own journey up. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like you can't either. There's no sense of worrying about, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to go there? Am I supposed to talk to this person? If spirit, if like the situation comes, it's because spirit has allowed it. You see what I'm trying to say? Like if something's not meant to be, it won't be. It's really that simple. You have fire element desire in the heart space. So divine feminine is desiring something, wanting something. I am definitely sensing that word expectations. But I want to say, like, really, honestly, right now is the time to have this energy. Normally, I would say expectations are, foobar, don't do that. But this is different because we have that Capricorn full moon. Well, we have Mercury going direct first, and then we have, Mars energy, that drive, that passion, that force on the fourth, and the Capricorn new moon that says you're going after what you want. So I'm just going to say divine feminine, as long as this isn't like stagnant energy, then heck yeah, go after it, right? But if it's something that's old, it's stagnant, it's not showing you that it's ready to meet you at the level that you're at, then you need to leave that energy behind, right? Chiron is here and healing. So I feel like that's going to be the lesson here for divine feminine. Is the energy old and stagnant? Is the energy not meeting you at your level where you're at? If it's not, then Chiron healing is here, right? Black Moon, Lilith, mystery is on the bottom. All right, let's do some messages. I'm going to start from, let's do 3 from divine masculine to divine feminine. And then we'll do 3 from divine feminine to divine masculine. And I want to use the soulmate cards, but I have to get the other ones. All right, so we're going to use the OGs. I did make these. They come from my own journey. Some of these are collective energies that I picked up in your readings. But for the most part, they are from my journey. They could be something that your person has already said to you. Many of you guys tell me that all the time. It could be something that they want to say, but they feel like they can't for whatever reason. Definitely could be higher self message. And the same is going to go for divine feminine to divine masculine when we do those. So let's start first. Divine masculine to divine feminine. I just can't seem to let you go. There's too much pressure. It's easier for me to run, and I don't know what to do is on the bottom. I don't think masculine energy is running anymore, but I do feel like, you know how like those runners have like that stance when they're getting ready to take off and they're like at the line, and then like the guy will shoot the gun and then they, ready, set, go, right? It's like there is this energy where I feel like the masculine energy is like, I'm testing this out, I'm checking this out, but the moment I feel that something's going to hurt me, I'm cutting out and I'm running, right? All right, let's do 3 from divine feminine to divine masculine. I can feel when you are sad, definitely. You don't know this, but you help me keep going each day. And I'm trying to figure things out. Was I wrong for trying to move on? Also tried to come out. And why did this happen to us? Was on the bottom. All right, I'm going to pull some angels and ancestors to close it out. And then we'll go jump to those readings. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Stargazer, set your sights higher. And Sage, be devoted and committed. Autumn is on the bottom, release the old and rest. That's what we're all doing. The be devoted and committed. I don't know about you guys, but Spirit has been getting on to me about consistency, my self-discipline, and any type of wishy-washy behavior, any type. I had this situation, and I'm not going to go into detail, but I definitely kept going like back and forth, not sure what to do. That's done. No wishy-washy energy is allowed in this journey. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a be devoted and committed. And this is about us. Like I'm not talking about a person or like any type of anything like that. It's about being devoted. Like when I say I was wishy-washy, it was like I was not doing it, right? So it's like you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it, but you can't like do it a little bit or just every once in a while. Like, no, you're going to do it all the time. Be devoted and committed, right? All right, I'm going to leave it right there, y'all. Hope that was helpful. Let me clean up really quickly and then I'll come see what we got going on over here. I know I gotta do something about this speech. I'm gonna have to go to like, I don't know, one of those speech people and take the accent and the poor grammar out. Oh my gosh, we got a list. I see it. All right, guys, I'm going to swap around several cards tonight. So if I forget to mention what some are and you want to know, just ask me in the comments. Somebody messaged me the other day and they were like, on the Aries reading, you didn't tell us what guidance card. And I was like, oh my God. Sometimes I may not. All right, Jocelyn on Facebook is the first one, 2024, and it's first time here. I love it. All right, Jocelyn on Facebook, tell me, do you want past, present, future, or do you want the first 3 months of 2024? And I'm going to show you guys while she's deciding what we're doing. So for those of you guys that came in a little later, and I'm just going to jump over here and write this list down really quickly. Sandra, 2024. Sherry, 2024. Michelle, 2024. Mary Ann, I love that name. On Facebook, 20. I love that y'all are all picking 2024. And Diana. All right. 2024. All right. Next 3 months, she says. All right, here we go. And I'll pull a guidance card at the end too. Brandy on YouTube. Ooh, Sherry wants past, present, future. This is gonna be fun. All right. So I think I'm gonna start with Energy Oracle. I may swap over to Tarot. Just depends on how I feel it goes. But this week it's definitely been the Energy Oracle for me. All right. So first one, Jocelyn on Facebook, and she wants the first 3 months. So I'm pulling January, February, March, and then I'll pull you a guidance card. Ooh, Caring Connection comes out for January. Rest and Rejuvenation comes out for February. And are you ready for this? Oh my gosh. Sun is on the bottom. Cornucopia comes out for March. Cornucopia is divine wishes being granted. It's definitely giving me some strong twin energy. And I'm not making any promises to anybody about anything. When you align to your purpose, you align to your purpose, and what's meant to be yours will be yours. And it's really that simple. But it's a really specific energy. Caring Connection, a very specific card. It says you meet someone in a work environment. You get along really well. You work together really well. People notice your energies when you're in a room together. Like people could make comments and be like, think that maybe you're a couple or think that you're together just because you work really well together. You communicate really well together. And then this friendship or this work relationship turns into something way bigger than both people expected, right? There's no guilty party with the Caring Connections. It's like nobody expected it to go that way. Rest and Rejuvenation is February, so it's like you're having to go within. Maybe you're trying to figure out like what's going on over here with this situation, but it's definitely giving me the feeling of like the answers are within. And then March, you have Cornucopia again, 11. Again, it's giving me like twin energy type of card, but it says divine wishes are granted. Divine wishes are granted. All right, guidance I'm going to pull from the Sacred Traveler. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. I love it. Jocelyn, beautiful, beautiful energy, beautiful reading. All right, I hope that was helpful. She said, wow. All right, Sandra 2024. Let me know, Sandra, past, present, future, or first 3 months. Thank you, Jocelyn. past, present, future. Clicked on it, so we all know who we're talking to. Hi, Vanessa. All right, so past, present, future. I'm going to confirm something that's happened in your past. I'm going to confirm what's happening in the present, and then I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. And let's say the first few months of 2024. All right, let's start with the past, Sandra. Walking away, you had to leave something behind. And I just want to say it's something about like getting out of your comfort zone, because remember, the card that's connected to this is the garden and the gate. And that's the card that says she's in her comfort zone and her gate's locked and, you know, she's wearing the key, yada, yada. So what's recently happened, recent past, is you walked away from a situation. You had to leave your comfort zone in order to do that. That definitely could have catapulted or given your spiritual awakening or spiritual ascension a push, because you remember what's on the outside of that gate when she walks out of the gate is spirit, right? All right, so present, we have sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. It's telling me that right now you're having third eye awakening, which means you're having a lot of downloads, which means, hey, you got that feeling like me, where it's like, I want an answer to something. Spirit gives it to me. It's like right away. Like I could say, I want to know this, and it's like, bam, I get it. And if it's not like, you know, like a channeled message or like a thought I receive, it's like a video. Okay, so today I was freaking out about the menopause, y'all. We're going to be talking about menopause a lot more. I know everybody's like, what? We're supposed to be talking about tarot. I understand, but remember that this is my spiritual awakening journey, and menopause is happening to me right smack in the beginning of my spiritual awakening journey. So we're going to talk about it. Because it's happening to a lot of y'all too. Like you guys are experiencing a lot of things, and we're just scared, and we're thinking that like there are health issues. I mean, and I'm not saying they're not health; they are health issues, and it's, you know, we need to take better care of ourselves. But again, we're going to talk more about that later. But I had this question where I was asking spirit. The muscle density was making me nervous. Like my yoga and wall Pilates, I'm not doing it. I'm not disciplining myself, like I'm not consistent enough to do it to keep the muscle mass. So it's like I'm losing the fat. Yay, I had plenty to spare. But it's like now it's like, you know, it's messing with my muscles, and it's like I don't like that. You know what I mean? So it was making me nervous, and I was like, what is this? Like, is this part of menopause too? Like, what's going on? And I'm not joking. I'm sitting here on my phone, I'm editing a video for YouTube, and I get one of those notifications, like when you subscribe to someone, and it's like, you know, watch this now or something like that. It said on the thing, right? Well, I knew I had not subscribed to this doctor thing channel, but I knew that I had just asked spirit, like, hey, what is going on? Like, give me the answer. So that was literally spirit giving me the answer, you know? So I click on it, and of course, I'm not subscribed to this channel. It's some random doctor that I don't even know, but he's doing an interview with this woman who's like, I guess, I don't know, she calls herself the #1 menopause doctor, because she comes out and like really dives deep into what happens to us women when we go through menopause, a lot more than people have been telling us for a very long time. But there was so much information in there about strength training, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the third time. And guys, everything comes in threes, threes, at least for me. Maybe threes are just my number, but it was like I got the message. Strength training was like the third time I'd heard the word in like, I don't know, 3 days, right? So you see what I'm trying to say? It was like spirit was showing me like, yes, this is an issue, and yes, this is something you need to be concerned about, but it's like, let me show you where to go find the answer. Let me show you what it is that you need to do. And that is sixth chakra. That's your brow chakra. That's where you receive all the downloads, all the information. So it's like you ask spirit, I want to see something, I want to know something, and it's like, bam, you get the answer. All right, ready? Future card. I love it. Freaking victory. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let me do a guidance This is hard fought victory, and the gold is sticking out to me. So definitely could be more than just like mental victory, or more than like emotional victory. This is like, this could be physical. This could be like a material situation. All right, here's the guidance. Desert passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. All right, Sandra, I hope that was helpful. She said, I'll take the victory. She said, from menopause kicking in day after hysterectomy. I want to ask you, I mean, I don't want to ask you right now, but like one day I want to have a conversation. I didn't have a hysterectomy, and I'm wondering what the difference, or how much difference. Look, already been diagnosed with osteoporosis. I want to know how much difference in menopause from women that the men are in here probably wondering, like, why are we talking about menopause? But I want to know, like, what the difference is, if you've had a hysterectomy and if you hadn't. And then I want to start talking to people that are having like hormonal replacement, because I know I talked to some of you guys about it, and some of you guys gave me your opinion about it. And then this, I've done some more research about it. And so I'm just interested to see, because it seems like the estrogen drop is what's causing most of my symptoms. So the doctor is telling me I have to wait a year, before I can even talk about hormonal replacement. And I'm like, why would I let my body go a whole year without something that it needs? Like, that's confusing to me. So, but yeah, I'm definitely diving in. Here we go. You know what I mean? All right, Sherry on YouTube is next. Sherry on YouTube. Sherry, I'm sure you probably already told me what reading and which one and all that, but I'm going to need you to put it back in the comments again, just so I can click on it, because remember, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, so all the comments come in at the same time. She says none, no difference. She doesn't think there's any difference. So if you have a hysterectomy, you think menopause would be the same. And so I asked the question because I know people that have had hysterectomy, and it doesn't seem that their menopause has been as unjust as mine has been. So it just makes me wonder. My mom went through her menopause pretty quickly, and I just remember her telling me that it got pretty bad there at the end. And she was like, if you could just get through it, if you can get through the end when it starts to get heavy and when the cramps start to get bad without having the hysterectomy, she's like, your menopause won't be as bad. One, she's not a doctor. She didn't know, right? I love her, bless her heart. She's in heaven. But I feel like, everyone's is going to be different. But I do feel like there's something about, I don't know. I'm just wondering if she was like, somewhat right or completely wrong, right? She says past, present, future. All right, sweet. Yes, definitely, Sandra. We're going to have to get down to the nitty gritty. I got questions. I keep saying I want to come see you, and Miss Tina is doing so much better. I mean, she's I think she has 1 week left of physical therapy, and that's it. She is done. She tells me she has a little stiffness, in her knee. But I've told you guys from the very beginning, if you go back and watch PLR at the beginning when I'm talking about everyone and I tell you about Miss Tina, I tell you that she is literally the strongest person I know. So I really believe that wholeheartedly. So I'm not too surprised that she kicked me surgery butt, right? But yeah, I'm feeling this like itch to travel, like this itch to go or do something. And it's funny because like spirit won't let me. I'm stuck here on this weird weird jury duty. But yeah, like it's interesting. I've just been feeling like the itch to go, right? I keep telling Sandra I'm gonna come visit. And then I was looking at the weather today and it's like the snow is fixing to come into Kentucky. So I don't think I'm gonna be going anywhere anytime real soon. All right, Sherry, past, present, future. Got real serious all of a sudden. All right, here we go. Past, the world, present, door to spirit, future, man holding a coin. And look at that, we just talked about it. The garden and the gate is on the bottom. So right now you are still like keeping yourself held up and you're scared to leave the comfort zone. Haven't left the comfort zone yet. In fact, the gate is locked. You're not letting anyone in. You're not going out. Sherry, that's where I'm at. All right, so in the past, you have the World card. This is giving me some Saturn energy. This is giving me some clean it up energy. It could be that you felt like you had the weight of the world on your shoulders. Definitely, it could also feel like you thought that like people were watching you, had high expectations of you, something like that. But the world is giving me like Saturn, rule maker, like Lord God type of energy, and it's giving me this feeling like you had to choose something. It's like you had to choose something while everyone was watching and expecting you to choose something else. It's number 29. All right, so present energy, you have door to spirit. So door to spirit says that the veil is being moved so that spirit can get a message to you. And that's what's happening right now as I'm talking to you. But I feel like it's happening to you all day, every day. So you're probably seeing a lot of signs. You're probably seeing 1111. I just heard the word birds. So maybe there's something that's going on with birds. But yeah, it's like you're getting all the signs, like spirit's communicating with you. The numbers are sticking out 29, 32, and 43. All right, and then you have man holding a coin. This is in future energies. So this is 2024, and I remember I said the first few months, right? So man holding a coin says someone comes into your environment and teaches you about your worth. Interesting, right? All right, let's do a guidance card for Sherry. Journey by Moonlight, believe in magic. This guy's got a little magic there. All right, Sherry, I hope that was helpful. That would be scary, Diana. Willow 1337. Hello. Twitch, we are doing free readings. So if anyone over on Twitch wants a free reading, let us know. Let us know. And don't forget, we are multi-streaming, so YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time. All right, so next is Michelle. Michelle wants 2024. Michelle, I'm going to use some tarot. I want to swap over. Let's use the tarot of the sweet twilight. Michelle, say hi to me in the comments and let me know past, present, future. or the first 3 months of 2024? All right, guys, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to show you guys what we're doing for the new people that came in. Free readings on the top of your screen there, energy exchange readings in the middle. Michelle says, past, present, future, please. Sandra, we're adding Willow. Willow 1337. Oh, Willow, there's a list. There is a list. We can add you to the list, and I'll call your name when we get to it and hope that you're still there. All right, Michelle, past, present, future. All right, we have the Justice card in the past. I see that snake. It's like the snake jumped up and bit you. You did kill the snake. I mean, you did get it. Look how the sword is pinned down. But it does say that because this happened now, like the literal meaning for this book, it talks about how her hands are full. Her hands are full. All right, let's look at the Eight of Pentacles is going to be present. This is about focus, dedication. It could have something to do with your work, but I don't think it does. It's the card that says, if you fall down, get back up. If you fall down, get back up. And then we have Seven of Wands coming out. Seven of Wands is going to be for future energies. Seven of Wands talks about fighting for something, protecting something against all odds. That's going to be the energy. On the bottom, you have Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about processing trauma. It almost looks like she's praying. The next card was Queen of Pentacles, so focused on money. So it could be about job, career, money, but it's still saying that if you fall down, get back up. Like, don't quit. And I am seeing, like, I never noticed that before, but like monkeys in the background. So I'm definitely getting that phrase. How's it go? Like, oh man, it goes something like, not my monkeys, not my circus, something like that. All right, I'm going to pull a guidance card and let's do Energy Oracle. Look at that. Angel of Love comes out. Angel of Love is the angel that comes down when unconditional love is needed. I don't think you have someone around you give unconditional love to on a regular basis, but this is going to be something about filling your own cup, giving unconditional love to yourself, forgiving yourself for something. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Michelle. I hope that was helpful. I understand. Absolutely. All right, Mariana, Vancouver, first 3 months. Thank you, Michelle. Give me just a second. Angelique, hello. All right, here we go. First 3 months. I'm going to stick with the Sweet Twilight Tarot. Six of Pentacles comes out. Six of Pentacles. First 3 months, this is going to be January. Someone gives you assistance. Someone gives you help. And it could actually even be money. You have Four of Swords present. Sorry, February. Four of Swords is rest, healing. It's also like a blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise, February. All right, let's do March. You have Two of Wands. Two of Wands says you have a very important decision to make, and it could have something to do with moving. You see all the arrows telling her like which direction to go. On the bottom, you have Two of Cups. Could have something to do with a partnership. So January, financial assistance. February, you're trying to figure out where to go. March, you make the decision, and it's got something to do with a romantic partnership. All right. Protected by angels. You are cherished by angels is going to be your guidance. In other words, like, don't be afraid when it's time to make this decision here. All right. I hope that was helpful. Infinite abundance was on the bottom. Amanda, hello. All right, Diana. Diana's who I have next, 2024. Vanessa David. Aw, thank you, Mariana. First 3 months. All right, back to the energy oracle. So January, February, March. Diana, let's go ahead and close. Let's go ahead and close that list. So if I'm correct, David is going to be the last one. All right, here we go, Diana. January 1st, we have the action card. And it's the action card that says moving so quickly that like there's a blur. Something happened super quick, January. You have deceit coming out February. It's like someone comes from out from behind the curtain type of energy. And I'm also getting like Uranus type of energy. So like whatever this is, it takes you by surprise. And then March, we have fifth chakra. Fifth chakra is definitely about like speaking truths. I feel like you speak truth about this situation. On the bottom is Angel of Balance. So I feel like you want to take action January. Doesn't necessarily mean that you do, but that's something that you're wanting to do. It could also just mean that things happen very quickly. In February, I think you find out. So it's like something could happen with this in January. February is like you find out because I see like the curtain moving aside the moment I turn the card over. So it's like February, you get to see what's behind the curtain. And then by March, it's going to be that throat chakra. All right, Diana, let's do guidance. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. You also have ascending the mountain, keep going forward. All right, Diana, I hope that was helpful. All right, where are we at? Vanessa, David, Angelique, and Amanda. All right, let's go ahead and close that list. Let me get that banner. Of course, paid readings are still open. And of course, if you get a paid reading, you still jump the line. And don't forget, guys, we are offering all 12 months, all 12 months. All right, so Vanessa is next. Vanessa, David, Angelique, and Amanda. She said lovely. I could hear the sarcasm. All right, Vanessa. Vanessa, say hi to me in the comments and let me know which reading we're doing. She said, no, no sarcasm. I want to know who's behind the curtain. Sweet. Hi, Vanessa. Are we doing 2024? And if we're doing 2024, are you wanting past, present, future, or the first 3 months, January, February, March? Sweet. Sunday is New Year's Eve. Is Sunday New Year's Eve? I am not sure if we're going to be doing a live on Sunday. So you know how we had to do this reading is today. We normally do this reading on Sunday. It would have been last Sunday, but last Sunday was Christmas Eve. So we pumped out videos. That's what I'm going to do again. So I pumped out some today. I'm going to put the earth signs, water signs out tomorrow. And Sunday, I planned on putting out the earth signs and then Monday out the air signs. That way we got videos going out each day. But I know it's holidays. I actually don't plan on doing anything. Me and Messina are going to be sitting here with her granddaughter. I may go over and see my son. But yeah, like we're not going to, no parties, no parties this year. This is a closing out of a big chapter for me. 4 years ago, my journey changed in a way that I don't know. I can't even talk about it, but it changed. And on New Year's Eve 4 years ago, I definitely took a gut punch. And so much has happened in this 4 years. I'm really happy to be closing out this 4 year cycle. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure like if I want to be like, I don't know. Maybe I haven't been really emotional. My anxiety hasn't been an issue. Yeah, so um I don't know. I don't think that it would bother me to do a live on Sunday night, but just in case, I'm not scheduling one just in case, but we'll see. Make sure that if you guys are new, that you have your notifications set to all. So, because I do pop on randomly from time to time, and I do have a couple of lives, like a couple of thumbnails that I have set up that I would like to do over this holiday weekend. But again, I haven't set them. Notice how I set all of the readings for this week out right away. It's because me and Spirit made deals, and I got the job done. Well, actually, it's not true. We still have one more. We have the twin flame current energy tomorrow to do, and then yeah, then I'm not really sure. We'll see how it goes, but it's a big closeout over here for me. So um, yeah, I don't know. It was tough. I will say that the last 4 years has been unbelievably tough. But at the same time, we started PLR, it's been 3 years. So at the same time, it's been amazing. So, you know, lots of blessings come along with all those challenges, right? All right, Vanessa says she wants 2024. All right, Vanessa, let me know. Do you want past, present, future, or do you want the first 3 months, January, February, or March? I love that Sherry says this. Sherry says this. So it seems like we're on the same journey. All right, so earlier when I paused, I'm going to tell you guys why I paused. I got a review over on my Etsy shop, and I knew she was gonna leave something that I wasn't gonna like because I just knew. The lady came into the Etsy shop and she wanted a karmic reading. And she specifically asked me, she's like, "Can you read karmic energy?" And Spirit lets me read karmic energy. I know there's some tarot readers out there that are like, "Oh no, I'm not allowed to do that," or "No, we can't do that." I don't know. But I do the reading that Spirit helped me create. It's the current energy reading that we do every day over in my Etsy shop. Guys, I just wanna show you that I've done, let's see, over 500 readings on this Etsy shop, and she just gave me a 3-star review. She is going to be the third person in 3 years to not give a 5 out of 5 star review. And I'm going to read to you what she said. Are you ready? She did started out first with PLR is incredibly sweet, so that was nice of her. And she had great communication, and I love that she answered the 2 questions as promised. But as an honest review, I felt that the reader was not too experienced. Although a couple of things she said resonated, I felt she subconsciously incorporated too much of her personal experiences into the reading as a whole, and it overall felt inauthentic. So that's the review that she just left me. And I do have something to say about that. The only part that bothers me about this whole review is the fact that she used the word inauthentic. I'm Rosa over here at PLR on this journey, and every video is on my channel. There's absolutely nothing inauthentic about me. But the part where she says that she subconsciously incorporated, no, it's not subconscious at all. This is my journey. And if you're drawn to me, that means you're on a similar journey. And that means that you're experiencing very similar things that I'm experiencing, whether you're in denial about them or not. Ooh, I know, right? Oh, the privileges of having my own channel. Yeah. It's okay though. She'll be back. Oh no, no, her reading was very these readings come pretty easy. Like when they're on our journey, like it's a specific type of journey, it comes pretty easy. It was over on my Etsy shop. It doesn't matter the who, really, honestly. It's definitely someone who's on the twin journey and just in denial about her feelings about the journey, right? She is me last year trying to be in a relationship with someone I wasn't supposed to be in a relationship with, right? So that's all it is. And it's just somebody that hasn't reached the point where they had that aha moment. You know what I mean? But yeah, the inauthentic part was the only thing that really kind of like, wow, that what the heck? All right, let's keep going. Vanessa, did you ever tell me past, present, future? Let me go back up there. First 3 months. All right, sweet, sweet, sweet. Ah, thank you, Marion. So you deserve more than 5 stars. Guys, it's really, I know that it sounds like I'm trying to brag. I swear to goodness, I'm not. You guys should have seen me the first year that I had the Etsy shop open. I was in that relationship, so that person got to see me every single time I did a reading. I was in such a panic, just waiting for them to be like, no, that's not right. That's not right. And I mean, the first, I don't know, 400 were 5 out of 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? It was like spirit showing me, that I was doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I do incorporate my own journey because we are a collective energy. I am you, you are me, and we are one. So yeah. But that was something I feel like spirit told me to do from the very beginning, because the biggest problem in this specific type of journey is thinking that you're the only one this has happened to. When we have these awakenings, this type of awakening, we think, oh my gosh, I'm the only one that's chasing this person, or I'm the only one that's obsessively thinking about this, or I'm the only one seeing 1111 or their birthday or their name, or why is it just this one person? You know what I mean? And so it's like part of being authentic. It's telling you what happens in my journey so that you can see that you're not the only one, right? Like that's the one of the biggest reasons that I'm here. Marianne Vancouver says, share your Etsy shop info. Marianne, it should be in the description box of the video that you are watching right there on Facebook. Amanda says you're getting great at your mediumship skills too. I appreciate you saying that. I feel like sometimes the spirits get upset with me because it's like I either don't get the whole message out, and I mean like mediumship spirits, like your passed on loved ones. And not just Amanda's. I mean like everyone's passed on loved ones. I feel like sometimes they get frustrated with me because it's like I doubt myself. The self doubt, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm definitely getting better about it. But it's like I doubt myself, so I don't finish the message, or I don't keep putting it out, and then they get frustrated with me. Like I can hear them. Like I had more to say. Why didn't you say all of it? You know what I'm saying? And I definitely can feel that sometimes. So I'm getting better about just pushing the message out, regardless of what it sounds like to me, because it's like I'm trying to figure out like who the message is from or what it means, and that's not my job. My job is to give you the message. It's your job to figure out who it's from or what it means, right? All right, Vanessa's like, come on, get on with it. Maybe my first 3 months. All right, Vanessa, let's do January, February, and March. January, February, March, and then I'll pull a guidance card. I love that Sherry gave me that opening though, to totally get me that off my chest. I would have sat here and fretted about that for the rest of the night. So thank you, Sherry. All right, Vanessa, January, you have financial constraints coming out. Doesn't necessarily mean that it has something to do with money. It could mean that something happens and you didn't plan for it. For me, this is getting like, Vanessa, do you live somewhere where it could snow? Because when I turned it over, I got that picture of everybody running to the grocery store to get the last gallon of milk and the last loaf of bread type of situation. That's what I'm getting there. And something about a generator. I don't even know. Do you have a generator? Something about a generator. Indecision. And I just want to say that's going to be January. Here where I'm at in January, we do have some big snowstorms coming our way. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. She's probably going to tell me she lives in California or something where it doesn't snow, but it's something about like not planning for something. The card actually means that there's a pantry and you go to the pantry and you keep taking out of the pantry and then something happens and you go back and then the pantry's empty and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So it's that type of energy, but I definitely got like weather or snow or something, and it's like, oh, I'm not ready for this. February, you have indecision. So indecision is a really specific card in the energy oracle. It says you've actually been thinking about this decision and you may have already made a decision, but you haven't taken action on it. That's going to be February. And then March, we have woman holding a heart. And woman holding a heart, again, someone teaching you about unconditional love. I feel like this is about you pouring into yourself, and you could even be manifesting. You see those fours up there? 13, 8, and 44. Goddess of the Moon is on the bottom. Vanessa, trust your intuition. All right, let's pull a guidance card out. I don't know what this energy is or who this energy is, but it's someone who is like caretaking. It's someone who's very nurturing, someone who's very like they're there all the time. Like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Reliable. All right, you have answering the call. The time is now. And you also have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. All right, Vanessa, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. Ah, look at Diana. I love you, Diana. Thank you. Devansha. We can add this one. Did anyone else come in before that and we had it closed? I didn't see any other ones. We can add that one on there. All right, so David is first 3 months. Jocelyn, is David with you? Is that what's going on here? Is it like someone in the same room with you? Jocelyn's husband. That is amazing. Love it. All right, Jocelyn, here we go. So I guess David, right? David, first 3 months. I love that y'all are doing the tarot together. Can I ask questions? Is it like a spiritual connection, you and the husband? Is it like, I mean, you would know, like, relationship like no other, right? Magical, you finish each other's sentences. Did you have to work hard to come together? Or was it something that just happened naturally, quickly on its own? I know, that's a lot of questions. You don't have to answer any of those if you don't want to. All right, here we go, David. January, February, and March. And then I'll pull a guidance card. All right, so January, door to romance is here, and it does show that little heart up in the cage. This could be about like opening your heart up more. This could definitely be like heart chakra awakening. Number 33 is there. That's going to be January, February. You have happy family. It's definitely giving me like that 10 of Cups feeling. So like emotional contentment, happy home, happy family. And then March, we have attachment, and this is about taking the mask off. So you could be dealing with something that's a little bit darker. You see those shadows back there? This could have something to do with shadow work. So in other words, I feel like, David, it's possible that you still have some fear, and it's so weird having this conversation right now, right? But it's like you have some fear in the love department. Maybe you fear that you won't be able to have like this type of energy, or like you won't be able to bring people together. It's something like that, but it's like that's why the heart could be locked away. It's like you're and this like maybe feeling like I can't give too much, or maybe it's like I don't have it's not that you don't have more to give, it's like I don't know how to give more is kind of the energy that I'm getting. But it's like I feel like so that's January, February, March. So it's like by March you're ready to like face whatever that issue is. It's gonna have something with like taking the mask off. So it's like here you're trying to pretend like you can do something, or you feel like and maybe not pretend, like maybe you're honestly trying to, but it's like by March, you're like facing the issue head on. All right, let's do a guidance card. On the bottom was the thinking woman. The thinking woman says that someone comes into your environment and teaches you something about something that you've been trying to figure out. All right. And I just want to say too, this may not be like the romantic situation, especially with happy family and attachment coming out. Really, it was the thinking woman that told me. But it's like this could be have something to do with like a family issue or a family situation, or like let's say there's something happened in your childhood, so you're worried that it's going to happen to like your children or your family, something like that. All right, let's do guidance. Traveling lightly, simplify your life, simplify your life. So if you're feeling like there's just too much on your plate, make things as simple as possible and declutter. You could be having to actually declutter people too. Like find the, happy home, happy family is your goal. And it's like if other people don't have that same goal for you, then it's like those other people don't need to be in your, you know, space. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Oh, I got the scammer on the Facebook. Hold on just a second. You guys, free readings. Don't click the links. I don't have any idea like who that is, but I love that she realizes we are getting big enough. And we are growing over here. Thank you. Thank you guys. Super sweet. Oh my gosh, I just blocked Amanda again. I swear to goodness. I did it again. This is the second time I have blocked Amanda. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember how we unblocked her last time. Does anybody remember? Like, I don't. I was trying to block the scammer, and I totally got Amanda literally again. I think there's a list. There's gonna be like a block list over here. I know, right? Like, have mercy. Sandra, you're gonna have to call her and tell her I'm a dork. I know. It's because I literally just blocked her, like for real. I have an Annabelle Diane scamming the crap out of our Facebook, and I was trying to block her and delete her stuff. And I totally got freaking Amanda again. I mean, I'm just saying, like, this is not the first time this has happened. But there is a button. There is a button over here somewhere. Oh, I think I found it. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Was she the last one? Or it was Angelie, wasn't it? Angelie's probably waiting for me. Oh, have mercy. I've almost got it. I've almost got it. I got it. Unblock Amanda. Amanda will be unblocked. Yes, confirmed. Thank you. Okay, she should be unblocked. I know, right? She is gonna like be what the bleep. Okay, she should be unblocked. My bad. All right, Angeline, tell me that you waited so very patiently for me to get it figured out. And then let me know which reading we're doing. I know, Amanda, I love you. I'm so sorry. I think it's like the third time, right? I know. Oh, I don't know. Did Angeline wait? She probably was like, man, this is taking too long. Angeline, let me know. Let me know that you're still here and waited so patiently. There was the YouTuber too. Let me see. YouTube was I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Deviantia. And Erica's back. Do we have Erica on the list? All right, Angelique going once. Angelique going twice. All right, Amanda, 2024. Are we doing past, present, future, or the first 3 months? Erica, let me know because I'm wrapping it up right now. If you want to do reading, let me know. Let me know. Here we go. I'll throw them up there for you, Erica. The 2024 mini reading, you get to pick if you want past, present, future, or if you want the first 3 months, January, February, March. General guidance is just general guidance coming out of Queen of the Moon. And then, of course, talking to heaven is, talking to heaven. Oh, I understand. No worries. No worries. All right, Amanda wants first three. Let me know if we see Angeline. right, here we go, Amanda. January, February, March. January, whoa. Man holding a heart. And I said, whoa, like a horse. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold the horses. Man holding a heart is, I mean, just that. It talks about this person who's strong, faithful, loyal, honest, dependable, reliable, all the things. It's definitely like soulmate energy. You could be manifesting this energy or working on becoming this energy. Very possible. But I mean, clearly, like it's somebody, right? And it's like a whoa, so it's like it comes in fast, right? February comes, we have Goddess of the Moon. So it says, trust your intuition, trust your intuition. March, we have appreciation. So you're happy about something. And look at this. Are you ready? 4 chakras on the bottom, the heart chakra. How interesting, right? Okay, so if I said that this wasn't about new love, I'd be so lying. I feel like it is. I don't know if it's a new person. I feel like it is a new person because I can't sense anyone around you that has these qualities. But it's like this person comes in, maybe they come in really quickly, and it's like you're questioning yourself, you're second guessing yourself. February, you really start to trust yourself, and by March, you're happy that you did. All right, guidance. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Maybe it is like maybe they don't have these qualities right now, but you're shining that light, and maybe this person decides to get those qualities, right? Very possible. Very possible. All right, Amanda. I hope that was helpful. I know, yeah, about time. Oh, I love it, Sherry. I love it. All right, Demonisha on YouTube. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry. But once 2024, first 3 months. All right, say hi to me in the comments. Let me know that you're still here. Waited so very patiently. Sweet. Thank you. All right, here we go. So it feels like something's important. There's something, I had my legs crossed and I heard like there's something about getting your footing or putting both feet on the ground. All right, here we go. January, February, March. January, we have the Envy card. February, we have Healer of the Ages. March, you have Happy Family. On the bottom, you have the World card. I do feel like currently you do feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. January, the Envy card. I'm not sure, and I'm not going to clarify. I mean, it's possible it's you. It's also possible it's someone around you. But the Envy card is energy about seeing something that someone else has and wanting that energy. So, like, you see how she's kind of like in that dark hallway and she's looking out there where everything's like gold and bright and bubbly. And it's like, I want that. Again, it's possible that that's you, like you see something you want and you're like, I'm tired of being here in this darker energy and I'm just going to go after it. Very possible. But what I'm thinking is that if you're struggling to, like, let's say 2023, you were more in this darker hallway type of energy, and you couldn't figure out how come everyone was like moving on without you, or like going out into the light without you, or like was getting things that you weren't. It's very possible that you have someone around you that's envious of you or your journey. And that energy could have held you back in 2023. And it's like in January 2024, it's like you see the light. You see like who it is that was holding you back. Because February, you have Healer of the Ages here. Healer of the Ages, again, very specific card in the energy oracle. It talks about how this being comes down and offers you this massive healing. And then March, you have happy family. And it's definitely like that 10 of cups, like emotional contentment, happy home, happy family. So it's like, it's almost like the first 3 months for you is like a roundup to bring closure for all of 2023. All right, let's do guidance. You have fellow travelers, support is all around you. So it's like you're going off on this journey. And I just want to say that masculine, I mean, that peacock does represent masculine energy. And then I also seen this distant thunder, clear the air. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Ooh, had breakup in 2022 of December and keep thinking about ex. How interesting. Wow. Well, it definitely feels like it comes full circle March for sure. Thank you. And thank you for being so patient. All right, Erica, it's your turn. Erica wants a general read from Queen of the Moon. All right, guys, last one, last reading. Thank you guys for coming in here, participating, and hanging out with me. Don't forget, I just want to show you guys really quickly before you take off. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing the Twin Flame Current Energy Update for the month of January. I am going to be thoroughly discussing that Pluto moving into Aquarius energy. It definitely is. So Pluto has been in Capricorn. It's the sign of, again, the work goat, right? But it's like sign Capricorn. I hate to say it, but it's like it's true. Things are challenging for Capricorn. I mean, think about it. They're the half goat, half fish. Imagine Capricorn trying to climb their mountain, right? So it's like things are challenging with Pluto in Capricorn for the last 15 years, super challenging. So as Pluto moves into Aquarius, it definitely shifts. Remember, Aquarius is the people. So instead of it, me against you, or it's me, now it's we, right? Like it's more of a collaborative type of energy. I'm excited about it, y'all. I will say too that the astrology does point, and I mean, I guess this really goes, it's going to be based on your belief system. Remember, I believe we're always in union. We came into this lifetime in union. We leave in union. We're one soul. I don't think there's like half a soul walking around somebody else's body. But I do feel that 2024, the Pluto moving into Aquarius energy is definitely an energy of union, and that's undeniable. So we're going to talk about that too tomorrow night. All right, Erica, general read. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know right now. You have the Fear card, you have the Will card, and Erica, girl, look at the Queen of the Moon coming out. We've gotten to see her a couple of times. And it's funny because, like, at the beginning of this journey, I rarely got to see her. Resistance is on the bottom. Make sure that you're not holding on to something right now. Let things flow how they're supposed to. I think you're in this lesson where you're learning that you don't have to hold on to something for dear life for it to stay. That's the message I just heard. All right, so you have the fear card. It says whatever this is highly protected. I mean, it could just be you, like you're highly protected. Something can't get you or come after you. It can't even reach you, let alone touch you. You do have the willpower here. So there is something about like you could be pushing something. It's like you want something so bad, like you're pushing it, or maybe that's that restrictive card, like you're holding on to it so tightly, right? I do feel like this could be like a test, especially if you feel like you've been stepping into your divine feminine energy. So be cautious of any type of resistance. If it's meant to be, it'll be. You don't have to stress about it. You don't have to overthink about it. All you have to do is follow your purpose. That's it. That's all you got to do. All right. I hope that was helpful. Oh, Tim is ready for Aquarius season 2. I see. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Diana, thank you so much for helping me. I appreciate you. Everybody for hanging out. Tim, it was nice to see you again. I hope you're still doing better and feeling better. Erica, I love that you got that Queen of the Moon card. That's amazing, girl. Amazing. And Sherry, thank you for coming in and helping. I know I see Miss L earlier. Miss L always calms my nerves. I don't know what it is about Miss L. She must have been like some, I don't know, high priestess or something in a past life, because there's something about her energy that every time she comes in, my nerves just go away. Sandra, I see Sandra. I love y'all so very much. Thank you guys for coming in. I will see everyone tomorrow night. Remember, tomorrow night, January twin flame current energy update from me to we. All right, y'all. Good night. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you guys.